Here are the note cards I will be using today for speech number 5. So hello everybody, today I want to present an opportunity for you guys to make a change for your life, and that will also help the environment and save many lives of many animals. So the topic for today is pollution caused by plastic straws. So I'm sure everyone uses plastic straws or has in their life, but have you ever thought about the amount of plastic straws that you use throughout your lifetime? So imagine that amount plus everyone else in the United States. That's probably over millions and millions of straws. So plastic straws are pretty much a non-essential item. We use these one time and then we end up throwing them away. So the amount of plastic straws that build up causes a lot of pollution to our oceans, and they also have long-lasting harmful effects on our environment and also are killing off many wild animals just for this little thing that we use one time. The United States uses the amount of straws that can circle the Earth's circumference 2.5 times in only one day. So if you think about it, that's a lot of straws. On top of the negative effects on the environment, it also pollutes our oceans and it's killing off marine life, like I said. The United States actually makes up 30% of the world's trash. And number 11, most found trash on the ocean is actually plastic straws. So these little things are making a big impact on our Earth. Did you know that plastic is actually a substance that is not biodegradable? So this means that it can never actually fully decompose. And the process of plastic pretty much decomposing, it releases very, very toxic chemicals into our atmosphere, and it also takes about 200 years to fully decompose. But even with that being said, plastic straws never fully leave our Earth. They just become smaller and smaller pieces over time. So when this process happens, these toxic chemicals are released, and our wildlife are actually breathing these chemicals in, and it causes them to be very sick, and they end up dying a lot. So the other ways that plastic straws are harming our marine life is that they're very small in size and shape. So a lot of animals tend to confuse plastic straws as food, and they'll end up trying to eat them, and they will start choking, suffocating, and a lot of them eventually die just because of this reason. So about 100,000 animals die in only 1 year due to plastic straws, and 1 million seabirds end up dying as well. And it is proven that 71% of the seabirds and 30% of sea turtles are actually found with plastic within their stomachs. So these little items that we use and just throw away so freely are actually causing a lot of harm and a lot of deaths to many animals, and it doesn't really have to happen. So a way that you can stop this, a way you can make a change is just simply by refusing the straw in your next beverage. You go out to a restaurant, you order a drink, just say no to the plastic straw, tell them you don't want the straw. And the more and more that we do this, the more people that can, pledge no to the plastic straw, it will make a big difference for our environment, for the animals, and, just for our Earth in general. And I know there's some people out there that actually might physically need plastic straws. Maybe you suffer from, a health condition or a physical condition where you cannot, hold a drink with your hands, or, so for whatever reason you need a straw. There are many different eco-friendly alternatives to the plastic straw. There are paper straws. Paper straws are fully compostable. They can be recycled. They don't have the long-lasting harmful effects like plastic straws do. There is also bamboo straws. So bamboo straws are made from the stalks of bamboo. These straws can be reused many times. They can also be rewashed as well. And there are also steel straws. So steel straws are very sturdy. They can last a long time. You can rewash them as well. You can reuse them, and they're not as harmful as the plastic straws. And the last option I have is you can also use reusable water bottles. So with those, you can use them many, many times. You can just take them with you everywhere. Some of them even have straws in them that you can just wash and reuse and fill them up whenever you want. So there are many other eco-friendly options. You don't have to use plastic straws. You can eliminate them from your life. And another way you can make a big difference is by informing friends and family on these harmful effects that plastic straws have. Just tell them, hey, this is a non-essential item. we use these things one time, we throw them away, and they just build up. Everyone on the earth, that uses them, they build up and they cause all this pollution. They're killing off animals, and they're just, completely bad for our environment. So just say no to the plastic straw. So the more and more people that we can get to say no to these plastic straws, the better it is for our environment. So I hope that with the information that I have presented to you guys today, you consider making the change. You consider, cutting out plastic straws from your life. So I'm going to go over the information that I got today from, for this presentation. The harmful effects is from plasticpollutioncoalition.org, metro.uk/plastic straws, bad environment, get-green-now.com, and strawlessocean.org. The ways to eliminate plastic straws and other alternatives are from thelastplasticstraw.org, plasticpollutioncoalition.org, and globalcitizen.org has the page that says the many alternatives to eco-friendly straws. So if you think about it, we really don't need these items. They cause pollution, they cause deaths to the animals, and the many options that you can use instead of these plastic straws, other eco-friendly options, the water bottles. So I hope that you guys decide to take the pledge and say no. I hope that you let your friends and family know as well, and you can even also talk to some restaurant owners and maybe convince them, tell them about the eco-friendly options, and maybe they'll switch out the plastic straws for these other options as well. There's a lot of things that you can do. You can also visit the websites I have provided and look up more ways that you can help out, or you can, consider trying to get people to eliminate plastic straws as well. So I hope that with the information I presented today and the safe, more safe alternatives to plastic straws, that you guys consider, eliminating them from your life. So thank you.